Most of our lives are made up of small moments. So not the peaks and not the valleys, but, the everyday, tiny little mundane moments of our life. And if we can sort of recognize that the majority of our lives are spent in these smaller moments, instead of reaching for the peak or fearing for the valley, we can really start to truly inhabit these moments, which is just another way of saying really inhabit our lives. And when we are inhabiting our lives, what we will often find is meaning. We'll often find beauty and some form of wisdom or knowledge. Poetry has a way of helping with this process of slowing down and seeing, noticing the details, the beauty, like really breathing life into these everyday kind of moments. So today I want to offer up a morning time poem, and we're going to pair it with a morning time practice. And this is something that you could bring into your life this weekend or in the week ahead, and play with to see, to that aim of slowing down and of noticing and of inhabiting the moments. This poem is from the great and mighty Nikki Giovanni, poet, activist, educator. And I bought this book new many moons ago, and I've loved it so well that the pages are yellow and tattered. So I'm so happy to share this one with you. The title is Just a Simple Declaration of Love. In the reddish gray of morning, just before night concedes, I know the silhouette of the sunflowers turning their heads to the east. I hear birds gathering at the bird bath, chattering away, singing, warning, gossiping about the cat in the bushes. I watch the rabbits starting for their warren under my shed to rest from another night of survival. Mother Possum, with 6 youngsters on her back, slowly, like any other overburdened woman, makes her way back home. I look at the clouds push off against the lighter blue, and making coffee, I hear the friendly gurgle of the drip maker, the sigh of the toast slowly browning. I watch my world come awake, sitting in my kitchen, hearing, smelling, tasting another day. But nothing is clear until you smile, calling the sun to work. So the practice that will pair with this morning time poem is to be done in the morning, perhaps this weekend, perhaps in the week ahead. All you need is your body and your journal. So you can see that the setting of Nikki Giovanni's poem is her kitchen table, where she is taking in the world waking up around her through her senses. So find a spot that's a good morning time spot for you. And sit there with your journal and your pen. Just have it out in front of you. And start to go through your 5 senses. What do I see? So look around you. I see the light shining through the leaves and the plant that's sitting on my windowsill. And so as soon as you notice it, see if you can focus your gaze and your attention and then literally aim to breathe into the experience of seeing what you're seeing. And once you've had just a breath with that, or if you want to linger there, 3 breaths with that, then reach for your pen and write a line or write a sentence. I see the bright green coming through, the sun shining through the leaves in the windowsill. Put your pen down. Then move on to, your hearing. Listen. And maybe you hear the sounds of your kids' feet on their bedroom floor. And so see if you can listen and aim to literally breathe into the feeling and to the sound that you're hearing. And do 1 or do 3 breaths and just listen fully. And reach for your pen and write a line or write a sentence. I hear the clunky sounds of Jonathan's feet on his bedroom floor, getting ready for another day of school. You put your pen down. And you go through the rest of your senses. So what do you taste? What do you smell? What do you feel through your sense of touch? Notice it, breathe into it, and write a line. So at the end of this practice, you'll have something in your journal or on the page that looks like a poem. And it's something you can leave as is, or you can work on and cultivate. And either way, you will have walked yourself through a process of waking up in the morning through your senses with an attention to detail, with breath. The more we train ourselves, and that's what this is, that's why it's a practice. What are we doing? What are we practicing for? Well, we're practicing for tomorrow, so that next time we wake up, soon as we roll over and our eyes wake up, maybe we notice the blue in the sky coming through the window even more. Maybe we hear the sounds of our loved ones and feel the vibration of their voices or their noises even more. And when we do that, when we really allow ourselves to fully take in the rich experience that life is literally always unfurling for us, when we really take it in, see it, we can appreciate it and feel gratitude. And that gratitude sort of starts to, run through our veins, run through our insides, and we walk around with more and more practice with the ability to notice and experience life in a deeper way. If you appreciate this pairing of poetry and practice, I want to invite you to the next Wild Woman School, which is happening next Monday, June 7th, 2021. Link below this video. For that, I will bring us a treasure trove of poems, and we will do what we just did, which we'll read a poem, we'll do a practice, we'll read a poem, we'll do a practice, and we'll let this art form really inspire us and work on us so that we can really inhabit our lives and notice the beauty and the meaning around us. When we do that, we have more gratitude and more resilience to face whatever life brings us now and in the future. So I hope you'll join us for that. Thank you so much for sharing your precious attention with me today. I'm wishing you many mornings of practice and meaning.